Are you a little overwhelmed with the homeschool world in general? There are a lot of different programs, different curriculums, different styles. And so we're going to break it down in this video to the most popular homeschooling styles and some of the popular names that go with each style. So we're going to break it down in this video. Our house. Hi everybody, this is Karen. Welcome back to our channel called Our House. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Now, I wrote down here about 7 different homeschooling styles. And if I missed your style, then please comment below and let me know. I tried to get all the popular ones and some of the popular names where they fall into it because it's overwhelming. There is a lot out there. There are different approaches. And so we're going to cover that in this video and give you a quick breakdown. Number 1 is traditional. And this is where you have grade levels. There's usually a textbook for every subject, for every student, and you learn the facts, you learn the knowledge to take a test and pass that test. So that is what is considered traditional. Some of the big name homeschooling ones are Abeka, ACE, and Landmark. I'm sure there's lots more out there. I'm just thinking of the popular ones that I know of. Number 2 is classical. And what I mean by classical is the 3-step trivium process where there's grammar, usually from 6 to 10-year-olds, and they memorize a lot of facts because obviously kids are really great at memorizing at that age, so they take advantage of that. Then around 10 to 12, it's the dialectic stage where you get into the logic and the why. And then from ages 13 to 18, they focus on rhetoric, learning language, usually Latin, and basically the model is to teach you how to think. So that is classical. Number 3 is Charlotte Mason. This is founded after the educator Charlotte Mason, obviously. And her focus was big on literature, especially living books and learning about all the subjects. There's a lot of emphasis on narration, both oral and written, versus tests, questions, and answers. It favors living ideas over facts. Generally, it's a very broad curriculum. And I believe the main focus of this curriculum is focusing on your personal relationship with God and the people from the past and the present around you and creation in general. Some of the popular homeschooling curriculums that fall under this category would be My Father's World, Beautiful Feet, and Sunlight. The next style of homeschooling we're going to talk about is unit studies. Unit studies is where you have one central theme and then you work all the other subjects around it. Some of the popular ones are Galloping the Globe, Cantering the Country, and it's sort of one big book that gives you a game plan, how to do all your subjects around this one central theme. It will give you typically a book list of books that you can purchase or find at the library to be those living books, and then just a lot of hands-on projects. Typically, this has a lot of hands-on projects, a lot of hands-on learning. The next style of homeschooling is unschooling, and this is where it's basically child-led. Whatever they want to learn about, however they want to learn about it, it's typically up to the child. Now, another category that I wanted to add was eclectic. Eclectic is where you mix a variety of these styles. For example, some parents favor having maybe something traditional for math and language arts, and then for the rest of the subjects, they'll do unit studies or Charlotte Mason. You might also consider online a different category. However, I do think that majority, if not all, of the online programs are traditional. And that's where there's a grade level for each student and they're learning the information in order to pass the test at the end of that program. Now, you might be asking yourself, what category does the Robinson curriculum fall into? And that is a very good question. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps there could be another category called non-traditional self-learning. Because let's look at it in light of the other ones, how it compares. Number 1, traditional. It's not traditional because there are no grade levels, and for most parents, there's no test either. I know I don't give my children tests, so they're not learning facts just to pass a test. So it's not really traditional. It's not classical. It doesn't follow the trivium 3-stage process. As far as Charlotte Mason, Robinson curriculum does use a lot of literature and living books, so I think there is some overlap there. It's similar in that way, and especially the written narrations. I can see that being similar. However, Charlotte Mason focuses on being very broad, covering a wide variety of subjects, whereas the Robinson curriculum sticks to just the basic 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, and it's going off of a set book list. It's not really like a unit study. There's not a lot of hands-on projects. It's not unschooling because there is a plan that you have to stick to. All right, everybody, so I hope this video was helpful to you and just kind of breaking down what the major styles are out there and where popular ones fall into, and then you can decide where you want to go from there. All right, everybody, like this video if you liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or if there's a style that I missed. Again, this is just meant to be very general. Hopefully it will just give you an idea of what's out there, and so you don't feel overwhelmed because there is so much out there. But basically how all of these programs kind of fall into one of these basic approaches, basic homeschooling styles. So again, subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.